Welcome to Evyrgreen Networking, where you learn how to go from a lurker to an influencer in just 15 minutes a day. This is our coaching session that we have a couple times a month with our mastery students. And today we decided that we're going to make this on Facebook Live so that everyone can benefit from the Evyrgreen Networking coaching. Remember to close your distractions, drink water. Tammy, I added wash your hands here. Wash your hands. Is Basil washing her hands today?
Yeah, right. Basil's contaminating me.
She's contaminating you. She's breathing in your face. And remember to take some notes because we move pretty quickly. My name is Joe Applebaum, CEO of Ajax Union. And I have this wonderful face shield because they ran out of masks on Amazon. So I Googled what's the second best thing to a face mask. And they said it's a face shield so nobody sneezes on you. It's also riot gear in case anybody wants to start up with me. If there's a riot, I have protection for my face. And this is what I look like without it. And this is my partner, Tammy Joy Slichter, PhD in math and LinkedIn strategist. And together, we're going to be supporting you. But first of all, I want you guys to check in with us. Tell us, are you safe? Let us know in the comments or through the voice chat if you're on the voice chat. Let us know if you're safe. Are you safe? Are you okay? Is everybody in your family safe? Philip, how you doing?
Good. We are safe.
You are safe. Judy, how are you doing?
Doing safe. It was stocked up in food. Everybody is happy.
Do you have toilet paper?
No, I've got 4 rolls left. You know what's weird? I don't know about anyone else using toilet paper, but I used to like wrap it around my hand each time, like, crazy toilet paper. And now I'm like, okay, 4 squares. It's got it, and I'm telling everybody, 4 squares.
Now you're separating the ply. You're separating the ply. Single ply only.
Unbelievable.
Wash your hands with soap if you need to after. Hanan, you wrote, I think so. What does that mean? Are you coughing? Are you sneezing?
Listen, we are safe. We have plenty of toilet paper. I went to Costco this morning. I have 2 packages of the big ones. We're good.
Oh, you got the big ones. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
Julie
awesome.
Hayes will send you some.
That's really cool. I actually have enough toilet paper. I always have enough toilet paper for some reason. So I didn't have to go stock up. David, are you safe? Is everything okay with you? Tara, are you safe? Okay.
Yep, we're good.
We're good. Okay, good. So now that everybody's safe, in this course and in our coaching, we go through our process of branding, building, and booming, teaching people how to go from a lurker to an influencer in just 15 minutes a day. And in the branding part, we teach you about the plan, about how to create a business plan, a marketing plan, a LinkedIn plan. In the people section, we teach you how to figure out your ideal client persona. And in the promise section, we teach you how to come up with the perfect pitch. So hopefully you guys have done this already and you've shared it with your fellow members here at LinkedIn Mastery. And in building, it's about telling your stories, creating your profile, and optimizing all your dashboards so you can track your results. And then in the booming section, we teach you how to post, how to engage, and how to message. And this is
Has anyone noticed that the videos are updated? We updated the videos in Boomin, all of Boomin, and Buildin.
Now you
all
can
the videos in Buildin and Boomin are updated to brand new versions, and all of the content from the original versions are in a downloadable PDF in each step. And Brandon is coming soon, and so we're very excited. To have we're excited to have version 2.0. So that's the one thing to check out. But also, and also we have a bunch of bonuses, and we're going to be redoing the bonuses as well, kind of updating them and refurbishing them, making them more current. And another thing is we should talk about how to network. So everyone's stuck home, and there's obviously no in-person networking happening. So everybody's online. However, everyone is scared. A lot of people are scared. And so what's the proper way to post, engage, and message on LinkedIn during the coronavirus, shut-in? Like, is it okay to proceed as business as usual? Should we only be talking about the virus? Like, what's the strategy here for the next month, maybe?
That's a great question. And people have been asking me that. People have been reaching out to me and saying, Joe, should we be posting, engaging, and messaging like regular, or should things change? Now, what you want to do is you want to go and take a look at what people are doing, because you don't want to just be like, you don't live in a vacuum. You don't live by yourself. And you're going to notice that the news is all about Corona, and everybody is just talking about Corona. That's because that's what is on everybody's mind. That's what everybody's thinking about. So randomly posting a post like this one over here, which by the way got terrible engagement. The only thing worse than dying is getting to the end of your life and realizing that you never really lived. Is a terrible, terrible post to post. And Sylvia made a comment about this saying, are you being a bit dramatic, or has nothing to do with COVID-19? And Tammy's like, no, this was a pre-planned post a month ago. And I left this on just for you guys to see that I make mistakes sometimes as well. And I should have checked my buffer to make sure that these things are not getting posted during an epidemic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on these 3 little dots, and I'm simply going to delete this post, because actually, as a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first take a screenshot of the post, and I'll
and then you're going to share it as a post.
Yeah, exactly.
And talk about how it was a mistake and I shouldn't have. Yeah, because even in his failures, he gets content. Joe's so creative at doing this. He's using Snagit right now. Do you guys have a screen capture tool? Good. I see Philip nodding yet. Because it allows you to do this where you add the arrows and add any images and stuff. So
okay, so I'm gonna post it later, but as you can see, I have lots of different screenshots that I've taken, and I'm always taking screenshots. And now I'm gonna, of course, delete this post because it's, first of all, it died anyway, so no one's gonna see it. But the people that do see it, they're not, no further after the 300 people that it loaded for, no other people are gonna see it. But as you can see, this one did really well. People love this. This is the background over here is my setup at home. I have 5 children that are home from school, so I quickly went and I refurbished all the computers in the house, and I bought refurbished Chromebooks, and I set everybody up, but I don't want my kids coughing on me or anything, so I'm walking around with a hazmat suit.
Have you worn that on the subway yet?
No, but I did wear it at a supermarket today, so if you check out my Instagram story, you'll see I'm walking around the supermarket, and people are afraid to look at me. Like, I'm telling you, I'm walking around with this mask, and people are literally afraid to approach me. They're like, some people think that I am part of the SWAT team, and other people are just laughing, and other people are just like, they look and they double take, and then they quickly look away. They're like, oh my God, it's getting really bad. People are walking around with hazmat suits now. But I just thought it was really funny. I just, walked around the supermarket. I felt pretty safe behind that thing. I don't know if it makes it easy. Maybe it makes it worse or something. I don't know, because I'm breathing on myself. But that's the idea. This video I did this morning. So look, at the end of the day, people want inspiration. To answer Tammy's question, people need inspiration because people are so focused on the news and all the problems. And now is a really great time to share inspiration. So I'm sharing things like, and this is what I'm doing. And I'm not seeing too many people do this. Most people are just sharing news about Corona. I'm talking about Corona, but I'm talking about my business a little bit and kind of saying that, right now, what we're doing and sharing some inspiration, telling people what they could be doing right now. I'm sharing exercise because I know a lot of people can't go out and exercise. So I know this was trending on YouTube. So I shared some perfect home workouts for people. When things are tough, remember to take care of your body and emotional well-being. Some more inspirational stuff. Again, this one did very, very good. Quarantine, working remotely, we're taking advantage of this.
Basically, every single post references the virus, and the epidemic that's happening, whether it be through quarantine or whatever. Is it okay to share also just business as usual, regular posts that completely just ignore what's going on right now in the world? I mean, of course, the answer is yes, but don't only do that. You'll seem tone deaf. I would say definitely try to address, just say something about whatever it is you want to say, address what's going on right now. Like, I personally am sharing also workout at home things from my gym, and also sharing empathy for people out there that maybe have high anxiety. This must be a really terrible time to be someone that already has a high level of anxiety in your life. I can't imagine what this period of time would be like for them.
Go look at activity, Joe. I just did, this is an example of compassion, but look at all activity, go to all activity. I just commented on somebody's post and he was like going off on something. And what I did was I made sure I acknowledged him. So yeah, well, there's the 4 things. So I posted 3 times on this. One was this guy that was ranting on about, you know, credit cards. You have to look at, where is it? There were a couple of posts, keep looking at more comments. Anyway, what the guy said was, hey, I'm out of work, so don't be telling people to use credit cards, you know. So I posted something and I said, you know, I'm really, you know, I showed empathy, right? And I said, you know, this is a good time to really look at your LinkedIn profile and to make it something that attracts the type of employer you want to work with. And I said, by the way, you know, there are some free LinkedIn learning opportunities right now, you know, so you could go on LinkedIn Learning. And so then somebody come in and said, oh, what are they? And so what I'm saying is, like, if you see people like really distressed and they're not, you know, unreasonable, if you want to engage. And then I put this other thing about conferences. You just went to, yeah, because I, you know, I put out that list of conferences. So here's the ones canceled, obviously. So anyway, it's like trying to look at things and see if you can at least be resourceful and be compassionate and have empathy for people. Because when people get scared, I think they behave, their worst side comes out.
Yeah.
And here's another thing I want to add to everything that Tammy said and Judy said, is that people are bored right now. You know, believe it or not, people are online more than ever. Somebody was talking about investing in Facebook stock because more people are using Facebook now than ever before. More people are using LinkedIn too than ever before. And people are on the feed, just like I'm on the feed. People are on the feed more than ever. And if you see the amount of views on your stuff is dropping a little bit, and some people have told me that they're seeing less views and less comments and likes, is because people are more afraid to engage now than ever. They're lurking more than ever, but they're also viewing more than ever, but they're looking for stuff related to coronavirus. So give people what they're looking for at the end of the day, and you'll see all the best stuff that are out there, the stuff that are getting the most engagement, are going to be the things that are relevant to today's time. Of course, that doesn't mean that you should stop completely to talk about your business. Like in your case, Philip, of course you want to talk about photos and preserving photos and stuff like that, and reminding people to take photos during this difficult time, and reminding to get organized and stuff, and offering.
They're home. Great time to get those photos organized.
Yeah, that actually, I did post about, it's a great time to look for the stories of resiliency of how your family has overcome obstacles, because where are we at? We've got an obstacle that we need to overcome.
Absolutely.
So what do you think about, you know, on the right side of LinkedIn, it shows what's trending. So what do you think about looking at some of that content? I'm not sure you see it. Go to your home.
I'm going to go, I think I have to go all the way to the top.
All the way to the top, yeah. Right there. So, you know, if you look at show all, so what do you think about some of this? Whoops. Evyrgreen. Wow, that's weird. That's heavily taxed system. There we go. So, you know, because there's some things that, wow, I don't know maybe everyone's looking at it, who knows. But that's where I saw some interesting conversations in terms of what was trending, and to try to get into those conversations in a meaningful way.
Yeah, I mean, that's where people have their eyes right now. People are having their eyes on the news. They're having their eyes on this stuff. But my point is, don't be afraid to share now. Tammy, you can share pictures of Basil for people and say, if you have anxiety, just look at this smiling Samoyed. You know, and then you could mention that she happens to be our company mascot and tie in our company somehow. You know, I shared lots of things about our employees and the message that a CEO should share with their employees and things like that, like lessons. I'm going to be talking a lot about prospecting and how I'm going about using tools like this tool that I used to call Philip today. I don't know, Philip, if you noticed, but I called you today. I mean, of course
Yes.
you noticed. Phil.
You had a tool.
Yes, I'm using this tool called Close.io, and you know, I clicked on this, and then I just clicked on call, and I called you. We spoke for 2 minutes and 46 seconds. And I left a note, and there's actually a recording of our call here. My team knows that I called you. Judy, I also called you today.
Where is this? What is this?
It's called Close.io.
Yeah, so this is a prospecting tool that I use and kind of like to to call. So you see, I called you 8 seconds, left you a voicemail. If you want to hear it, I'm going to press recording. Listen to this, Judy.
Hi, this is Judy. Leave me a message.
But as you can see, I actually left you a voicemail, and quite a few other people I left voice messages.
Oh my God.
And I basically said, hey, it's really great that you're a client of ours. Thank you so much. I'm just calling to check in on you, seeing if you're okay. You don't need to call me back, but you can send me a message on LinkedIn if you are okay. Just curious to know if you're okay. And lots of people, and then I went on LinkedIn, sent them a message saying, hey, are you okay? I left you a voicemail. But so many people responded and they said, Joe, I really appreciate you taking the time to do that. Again, this is for prospects. This is for clients. This is for past clients, current clients, vendors. There are hundreds of people that I'm attempting to get on the phone with. And this is just one strategy, in the messaging section. Of course, posting and engaging are important now more than ever because less people are doing it now more than ever. But messaging and getting on the phone now is the time to capitalize on actually getting on the phone with all the people that you haven't spoken to in a while, that you've never spoken to before. You could even send a message that, a messaging campaign that says, hey, we've never spoken before, but I'm just calling to check in as a LinkedIn connection to see if you're healthy and you're okay. I'm letting you know that I am healthy and okay, and I just want to check in with you to see if you are. Just give me a thumbs up if you are, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you over the next couple of months while we are connected virtually. Many people are twiddling their thumbs right now, or whatever you want to say. Like people are just literally sitting around and they're not sure what to do, and they want to be on the phone. I recorded a video with Chaz Horn today, and I actually uploaded it. Let me see if I can quickly find that video. It was such a great video that we recorded.
I have a question while you're looking for that. So Close.io, is that a CRM, Joe?
Yeah, so it's a combination of a CRM and a sales tool that allows you to call people.
Hello, everybody. Chaz Horn. I have Joe Applebaum with me today, and we're going to talk about LinkedIn. We're going to talk about the 3 things.
So this is one video. Again, this is a short video, right? 9 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm actually going to share this video on LinkedIn today. Nice. Here's another video that I did with him. This is Joe Applebaum again, interviewing another amazing LinkedIn connection. I have Chaz Horn here. He's a B2B sales expert, and so do you guys see what I did over there? So I'm getting on the phone with my LinkedIn connections, interviewing them if they're related to my business. In this case, he is the sales trainer, interviewing them, and in just a few minutes, just having a conversation, creating content that I'm going to be able to share. And this is also Corona related. Because I'm asking him, are you healthy? Are you okay? What are you doing right now? What should salespeople do right now when they're stuck and are they afraid to call? And basically having the same conversation with other people. And you don't have to only share this on LinkedIn. You could share this on Facebook. You could share this on other social media platforms. But people are looking for things to consume right now other than just news. And you, as the creator, are responsible to do that. So reaching out to people is a great reminder to reach out to people, to interview people, to do things virtually. Zoom had took off the limit on 30 minutes. They had a 30-minute limit. So they, for free accounts, they actually removed the 30-minute limit on, so you can use Zoom and record for as long as you want.
Awesome.
But LinkedIn doesn't have, doesn't allow you to upload videos that are more than 10 minutes. So my recommendation is to try to keep videos under 10 minutes. And if you make the video that's longer than 10 minutes, I'm going to show you guys quickly. I know a couple of you asked me, how do you cut the video? This is Joe Applebaum again. Using Windows, you can actually just click on this little pencil here. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a pencil. Can you see the pencil, Judy?
Yeah, that's in Zoom.
No, so that's in Windows, the Windows Media Player on Windows 10.
So if you're on Mac and you use QuickTime, if you go to like Tools or go to Edit, Trim.
Yeah, so if you click on pencil and you click trim, it's the same thing, same exact thing as in Mac. With Mac it would be QuickTime, and Windows it would just be the standard video player. And when you click trim, you can actually trim it down the beginning and the end. It's really easy. Look, you just click trim. It opens this up, this little thing called Photos up, and then you can just pull it here, and then you can make like a 1-minute version of whatever it is that you wanted, and then you press Save As, and it saves it, and have a good day. Nice. And that's, I always recommend trimming the beginning of your Zoom video, because otherwise it shows up as black. That's how, some people don't know this, but if you want the first on LinkedIn, it's the first screen that comes up as the screen. And you don't want it to show in as black. So you want to basically pull it up a little bit and then hit export. And then you can have a clean video and so on. That starts off nicely. So that's one of my recommendations. Now, remember, we do have this checklist that we make it really easy for you to go through our course, which is, watching the Getting Started videos. And again, we redid a lot of this stuff. And there's also lots of bonuses that we've added to the course. So if you jump into the course later, you'll be able to see all the stuff that we have, print this out, and then you can use this. Is there anything that you're stuck with right now or that you need support on? Hopefully I answered all your questions so far.
My biggest thing that I need to do is I signed up for something on Forbes, and so I need to write an article. So my challenge is, okay, it's going to take them 3 weeks to edit it, believe it or not. So what is going to be timely 3 weeks from now? That's the question. How do I lead that back into, because I want to talk about LinkedIn and kind of how people can really.
So virtual networking is always going to be timely. So going from virtual, and also Corona is not going to be untimely in 3 weeks from now, or in a month from now, or in 2 months from now, or in a year from now. Okay. You can always talk about the impact that the virus had, and you never know what's going to happen then. But talking about your expertise in virtual and what you're learning, whether you know things or don't know things around virtual networking, is really important. And that's something that you can use. And here's another thing. You can use elements of the article even before they publish it as LinkedIn posts, because those LinkedIn posts die after 24 hours. We all know that LinkedIn posts, after 24 hours, they're dead. I can go back to posts that I posted 5 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, or last year, and the view count doesn't go up. In my asset library, I have a list of every post I ever posted, along with the URL of the post and how many views it has at a certain point in time. And then I go back. The views often don't go up by much, like maybe 1 or 2 views, but that's nothing. The post died. So if you're not rehashing your posts, if you're not redoing your posts, you're not getting the benefit of the post. The benefit of the post is to reuse the post often, because people see it for 2 or 3 seconds and then it dies. So whatever you're going to create in that article, use elements of it as posts leading up to it. And you could even write there, I'm writing a Forbes article. I may use some of this content for it. Let me know what you think, if it's good or not good or whatever. And this way you're basically just creating content. You could also make videos out of the content of that Forbes video, of that Forbes thing. You can make graphics in Canva that you can share after. There's lots of things that you can do. But again, don't worry about not being timely. Even if you're going to talk straight up about Corona, and 3 weeks from now, that's still going to be timely.
We also have an article framework in the course under posting. There's a download, an article framework for if that may help you out in terms of writing it.
Awesome. You're always a wealth of resources there, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So do you guys need support on anything else related to LinkedIn, related to networking? Are you guys hesitant at all to reach out to people at this point? Is there any hesitancy to just pick up the phone and make phone calls?
What about what to tell clients who are getting nervous and want to pull the plug?
Okay. So how do we deal with people that want to cancel at this time? So depending on your business, right? So if you're in a coaching business and you're helping them with panic, say, I get that I get that you want to cancel right now. That's perfectly normal. And many people want to cancel right now. As a matter of fact, most people want to sell all their shares in the market.
Oh my gosh.
But everybody knows that the worst time to cancel or the worst time to sell your shares in the market is when the market's down. The best time to cancel is when you don't need it and when the market's up. So right now, my recommendation is to actually double down on coaching, double down on marketing, double down on photo organization, double down on, so you say, as your trusted advisor, and only if this really helps them. Like, for example, if a client called me up today and said, Joe, I want to cancel marketing services with Ajax Union because we're doing really bad as a company and we need more sales, I'm going to look at them and say, as a responsible marketer, I will not allow you to cancel your marketing and stop sending out emails and stop your PPC campaigns and stop doing SEO and stop doing your LinkedIn, stop posting on LinkedIn, because that's the source of your revenue. Do you want to spiral out of control? Cancel all your ancillary snacks that you're buying for the employees that are not going to be in the office anyway. right? Cancel the random expenses that you have that are hitting your credit card every month that we can review together. I'm happy to review those that are software or stuff that you're absolutely not using. But your essential marketing services, you actually need to spend more on now if you're having financial difficulty, because that's what's going to actually help you get a return on investment and help you grow your business. So depending on what service you have, if somebody obviously, wants to, if you have, let's say, for example, an office furniture company and somebody made a really big order that they're not going to be able to pay, I don't think that I would tell them to still make the order and spend the money on the luxury office furniture when, everything's on fire. Maybe I would say, put it off, or if you can't get a loan, or try to get a loan, because it's a good investment in the future, because the prices are really great right now. And I'm willing to give you 20% off more, because of the situation or whatever, or give you payment terms or work it out that way. But somebody recently called me and said, Joe, I really can't afford my fee. And I said, no problem. Let's break it up into a few months, or let me find a way to get you a loan, or something like that. And they're like, oh my God, yes, that would be even better, because I don't want to stop marketing. So, that would be, and if somebody absolutely just wasn't interested in using this as an excuse, then maybe you need to find a different type of client that is interested, We
have a question. So I figured out that your search capabilities are not limited on mobile, though they might be on desktop. However, when looking at someone's connection, when looking at someone's connections, even on mobile, it only shows me a very limited amount of contacts. Is that because I went over the limit? That's from Hanan.
So when it comes to, so what I think he's asking for is, like, when you're searching, let's say, for example, I'm going to do a search for CTO in the New York metro area, and I have this search saved in my bookmarks, and I highly recommend making a list of searches that you're gonna save for later. And depending on what you're looking at. So if you're looking at somebody right now, for example, I'm going to be looking at this guy who's a second-degree connection. He's a CTO, director of e-commerce at this company. I see that we have 19 mutual connections. Now, because I am not connected to him, I cannot see all his connections, right? I could only see the connections that are mutual between me and him. Now, if I'm going to click on Kevin, for example, and if Kevin allows me to see his connections, I can probably just click on connections and see both his mutual connections and his non-mutual connections. But he has more than 500 connections, and LinkedIn only shows me 200 of those connections. LinkedIn doesn't want to give you everything. It's not going to show you everything, all the person's connections. They'll say 200 plus. So if I get to 21, let's see if it shows me more than that. Let's see if I can keep going past it. No, so it's only going to show me about 200 connections. Even though this person clearly has more than 200 connections, it's not going to show me third-degree connections. It's not going to show me connections that have absolutely no connection with him. This is something that they've implemented not too long ago, where they limit the amount of results that it's going to show on a profile for some reason. So it doesn't matter if you're on mobile or if you're on desktop. It's going to limit it based on the algorithm and based on what they want to show you. And again, I have a premium account, so I can typically see everything that is available to be able to be seen for somebody. But that's basically the answer is yes, they will limit you on what you can see in terms of when you're looking through someone's connections. Hopefully that answers your question. Basil's really excited. I see him in the background over there, like looking up.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Excellent. Look, at the end of the day, if you guys are using your connections dashboard, now is the time to kind of go through those connections and see who are the people that you need to touch base with. This is the most important thing that you can do over the next couple of days. Going through your dashboard, seeing all the people, clicking on messaging, and just literally just start messaging people. I'm still sending happy birthday messages, even if it's Corona. Somebody recently said, Joe, I want you to stop sending happy birthday messages because of coronavirus. It's not appropriate. I'm like, that's your opinion. That is a valid opinion. I love your opinion, but I will not stop sending happy birthday message because you have an opinion. They're like, it's totally inappropriate. I'm like, that's great. I'm a player in the field. You're either in the stands and you're a fan with lots of opinions, or you're a player in the field that's taking action. And the opinions of the people in the stands don't affect the players. So you have an opinion. Good. I won't send you a happy birthday message. And if I did, I'll apologize. But for me, I'd rather send somebody happy birthday, even if it's coronavirus birthday. You know, my brother had a baby last week, a boy, and they're going to do the bris, but they can't do the bris, which is a circumcision. They can't do it in New York because there's a ban on how many people are allowed to come. So what he's going to do is he's going to do it in upstate New York and just invite me and his father-in-law and the rabbi who's going to do the circumcision. And we're just going to travel up to Monroe, and we're going to do it there, and then we're going to leave. We're not going to tell anybody about it. It's going to be like a secret circumcision. And it's going to be great. And, you know, we're happy times, right? But not, because usually you're supposed to make a whole party, and my parents are supposed to fly in, and it's a whole thing.
You realize you're on Facebook Live.
I am. What's the problem? Oh, my God, everyone will know? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay if everybody knows, because nobody knows where in Monroe we're doing it.
He's kidding.
And you guys are not, if you guys saw this and you know who my brother is and all that stuff, please don't come, because we're not allowed to have crowds there, and it's totally dangerous, both for the baby and for yourself. I'm going to be wearing that face shield, so I'm definitely not going to get splattered with coronavirus. Tammy's making a face. She's like, Joe, you just went off the rails. So check this out. So yeah, so sending birthday messages, you know, people even send me random birthday messages. I have no idea why people are sending me birthday messages today. But I'll just say thank you very much, right? So I have lots of different messages, as you can see, that I send on a regular basis. And now I'm going to be sending even more messages, and of course, archiving them as I send them. So after I send the message, my recommendation is archive, 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 archive. And you could always view your archive messages right over here. So don't worry about archiving a message. The only thing I would worry about is if you want to go back to it and you sent out like 1,000 messages, what I would do is I would save the message URL inside your connections dashboard so that you can quickly go to that message later. Also, after a while, LinkedIn deletes the content of archived messages. So I would recommend backing up your messages. And the way that you back up your messages is if you click Me, you click Settings and Privacy. I don't know if you guys ever did this before. This is super interesting, by the way, and super creepy too. But you click on Get a Copy of Your Data, and then you click on Messages, and you will actually be able to copy every message that you've ever sent or received, which is a useful tool so that you can know how active you are. I sent last year over 50,000 messages. And how do I know? Because I didn't sit there and count. I actually exported all my messages, and I saw exactly who on a spreadsheet, who I sent the message, what the content of the message is, when I sent the message. So it's interesting. I would recommend you guys export it just so you have a copy of all your messages, and also be able to see what's going on. But again, when you archive it, sometimes it deletes it. So just be careful. If there's any information that you need here, put it into your CRM. If you're using Close.io as a CRM, which is a highly recommended CRM, it's a little expensive. It's a little pricey. It's $145 a month per user. But it really works well because it has SMS, it has voicemail drop, which means I could just drop a voicemail without actually leaving a voicemail. The ability to integrate with your Gmail, to send emails, notes, all that type of stuff. It's really cool. Sequencing, email sequences, all that stuff. So very powerful tool, not cheapest tool around, but it's super useful for me. So I can click and call, click and call. There's another virtual tool that I want to tell you guys about that I use all the time. It's called DialPad. And DialPad allows me to make phone calls and to send faxes. Believe it or not, faxes are a thing, right from my desktop. So if I wanted to call Liz and say, hey, Liz, you said you would be at the meeting today and you weren't at the meeting, whatever. No, I'm kidding. Liz said she's going to be at the webinar tomorrow. I can just click the button here and just call her, or I can send her a text message, and so on and so forth. Very powerful tool for those that are working virtually right now. Using and leveraging this virtual technology is really, really useful. And getting used to using Zoom, Uber Conference, DialPad, Close.io, all these tools will make your life much, much easier. So hopefully you guys will use it. We're going to have a webinar tomorrow. Tammy, do you remember what time it is? Or Tara, feel free to tell us what time it is. If you go to evergreenwebinar.com.
Yeah, it's at 2 tomorrow.
Okay, 2 p.m.
So we have one tomorrow at 2 p.m. that's about how to optimize your profile. And then there's one Thursday at 12:30 about best practices for working from home.
Okay, cool. So if you guys haven't registered for this webinar, I highly recommend you register for the webinar. As a Mastery student, you have the ability to log in later and watch the replay. We're redoing all the webinars that we did last year, plus adding a couple of special new webinars. And you guys have access to all the recordings. Judy mentioned to me earlier, that as you guys have downtime, for those that don't have 5 kids at home, we'll have a lot of downtime. And so you can watch the replays of all our webinars and all of our coaching calls that we've done over the past year. So go ahead and register for this. If you're watching the Facebook Live or the replay of the Facebook Live, go ahead and register for our webinar. You can go to learn.evergreen.com/webinar. Evergreen has a Y in it, for those that don't know. Also, if you just go to evergreen.com, for those of you that don't know this, if you want to watch a replay or you want to send this to your friends, we actually have, and I love the way you guys change this up. This is so nice, Tara. Good job. We actually have this replay right over here that you can send to people to, like, you know, so if you want to send insights to people, right, valuable insights, sending them our most recent webinar or our Tip Tuesday could be helpful. So as a mastery student and an affiliate, a lot of you are affiliates, we highly recommend you share this information and let your contacts know that if they want to learn how to network virtually, this is exactly how to do that. We have a LinkedIn meetup that was canceled. We're going to change it to be an online LinkedIn meetup. We're still working out the logistics of that, but we're definitely going to be doing that. And of course, if you want to join the virtual webinar, Tara, how does somebody join that virtual webinar? Because it's not here, right? It's not on this page.
You mean the How to Work from Home webinar?
Yeah, yeah.
Learn.evergreen.com/work from home.
Work from home.
There also one on accountability that you have coming up, another one.
Yep, that one's Thursday too.
Do you, here's a question. As an affiliate, I just have the one link, the affiliate link. How do I, like if I post something and say, okay, here's 3 opportunities for you to learn, and then they ask me, okay, yeah, I'm interested in, you know, option B, door B. How do I then send an affiliate link with the right?
Right, so we do have a webinar affiliate link. If you log in to the webinar section, to the affiliate section, you'll get your webinar affiliate link that you could use for our standard webinar.
Okay.
For the other webinars, we don't have a webinar affiliate link, but my suggestion would be is reaching out to them after and asking them if they did watch the webinar and they do want to sign up to please use your affiliate link. Also, if they click on...
You don't need a specific link for each thing they want to sign up for. It's monitored through cookies. So if they click on any affiliate link of yours in the last 30 days, any purchase they make will be associated to you, whether or not it's directly related to that specific affiliate link.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that they click on at least one thing. And also you can ask them if they want other options. Hey, if you can't make this, let me know if you want other options. There's one about working from home and there's one about da-da-da-da. And if they reply to that, which hopefully they will, then you can send them the other ones after they click on the first one. Say, hey, click on this link, tell me if you like it. I know it might be a little more work, but ultimately people will only click on things if you go back and forth with them, because people are just so busy, especially through email or through DM. So if you send them too many options, they're not going to click on, you know, a bunch of different options anyway, unless they're super, super bored. And these days people are not. There's so much information out there. This blog right here, Evergreen, learn.evergreen.com/blog. This is just for Tip Tuesdays, right? Do we ever post anything other than Tip Tuesdays here?
No.
Okay. I'm curious to know where we can have a list of all of our events, all of our upcoming events, like this one and how is the accountability one? Is it /accountability for the webinar?
It should be on the homepage. Yeah. It should be on evergreen.com.
Okay. Let me go there. The accountability.
It's not. I'm telling you it should be.
Oh, okay, good. So we'll just add it to the homepage. Good. Okay, good. All right, so, Evergreen affiliate. So we'll add accountability and the accountability webinar and the work from home webinar. Okay, got it. Good. All right, excellent. This was a really good session. So far, it's been 40 minutes according to Facebook Live, which is pretty amazing. If you guys have any additional questions or need anything, we are here for you. We're going to be doing more profile roasts at the event. Our next official coaching session is April 7th at 10 a.m. And the one after is April 21st at 4 p.m. I may be offline on April 7th. I'm not sure because of Passover. If that's the case, Tammy and Tara are going to be the ones that are running it. And of course, we're doing them twice a month now. All right. So this is our path that we take people through. So many of you started off as absent and then eventually lurker and then moved up to networker and now are influencer and really getting the benefits of LinkedIn because you are learning what you need to do. Stay in touch with us. Remember, as Mastery students, you have access to us 24/7. And I believe we just launched our Mastery landing page, Mastery. Let's see, /Mastery. Look at this. We created the Mastery landing page for you all, which basically has all the details of what's included in your Mastery, group coaching, unlimited support, and webinar replays, and lots of bonuses as well. So if you guys are not using the unlimited support, this means that you can reach out to us through email or through our platform 24/7, and we will answer any questions that you have. We have LinkedIn strategists standing by. This gives you the live coaching that you're watching right now. The webinar replays is watching hours and hours and hours. I think we have over 30 hours of webinars that are exclusive content in addition to the entire course with all the cheat sheets, frameworks, and checklists that we include as part of this course and as part of this offering. So yeah, lots of people are closing deals and gaining business from this. So tell your friends about this because we want to support you, whether it's through your LinkedIn page, whether it's through, all the different bonuses that we're giving out and everything that you're doing. The key is network, build the relationships, and know that we're here to support you every step along the way. So thank you very much for being part of this. Really appreciate you very much, and stay motivated. Do you guys want to do a networking meeting this week or next week? Is that something that you think you would benefit from, like a virtual networking meeting, getting a couple people together virtually through Zoom? Would you be in for something like that?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I have a question.
Cool.
Joe, on the evergreen.com mastery, when I go to that link, it doesn't let me log in, and when I log in, it takes me to the old one. So
okay, so if you go to evergreen.com/mastery, are you trying to log in? So the actual login is if you just go to learn.evergreen.com and click on My Library, that's how you log in. So learn.evergreen.com/library will actually give you access to all the different things, right? So if you click on webinars, you'll access every webinar we've ever done. 30 amazing posting ideas, how to add strategic connections that generate revenue, how to leverage LinkedIn company page.
Joe, thank you.
Okay.
So, but that page that you were saying that had the opportunity to talk to the masters and stuff, where is that?
So what I was saying is, if you want to let somebody know about LinkedIn Mastery,
Got it. Okay.
if you have a client or somebody or a friend that wants to get the benefit that you're getting right now, we created a new landing page on learn.evergreen.com/mastery, which has the benefits of LinkedIn Mastery, which includes these 3 amazing things: group coaching, unlimited support, and webinar replays.
Okay.
And of course, as an affiliate, you will earn a lot more by introducing your friends to this one rather than just the networking one, which is just LinkedIn Foundations, which is a one-time fee at this point that just gives you LinkedIn Foundations, just the course itself, without the coaching and without the 24/7 support and without the webinar replays.
Okay. So, and
we have 2 offerings at this point.
So when we log into our affiliate link, we then see that option? That's what I'm confused.
You probably, like Tammy said, whatever you send people to with the affiliate link, whichever one they decide to purchase, you're still going to get credit for that. And if somebody does sign up to LinkedIn Mastery, you're going to know about it. Just FYI, you will know about it. So let us know who you talk to about it, because people have to speak to somebody typically to make that decision.
Okay.
To get the coaching that they need to get and all that stuff. So that's something that we, and we're also going to have an affiliate webinar. Tara, can you just, as an affiliate, Judy and Philip and everyone else that's an affiliate, we're actually going to start doing affiliate training where we train you how to be a better affiliate and how to get more people in the program. So, because you want to generate more consistent income for yourself and help other people learn how to network. So we're going to be having an affiliate webinar. The date for that and the registration page, let me see, look at my calendar. We literally just chose it today. I think it's the 25th at 1 p.m. Let me quickly look at my calendar. So you can pencil it.
It's the 25th at 1, but the registration page isn't set up yet.
Okay, yeah. So just put it into your calendar.
Okay.
It's the Evergreen affiliate training. So we're going to be training all our affiliates. So we have over 100 people that are affiliates of Evergreen at this point that are helping us be able to get the word out, and we need to do a better job at training those people. And so that's why we're doing a webinar for our affiliates.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't muted.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
And if you guys want to learn more about our affiliate program, you just go to evergreen.com, you click on Evergreen Affiliate, and then you're able to see.
Welcome to Evergreen Networking.
In this case, for some reason, Tara goes straight to Evergreen/networking, so we should probably fix that. Maybe we should have an affiliate landing page, not just to sign up. So we'll talk more about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of us. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Drink water. Stay safe. Exercise. And remember to reach out to people. Even though if you're afraid and you might not be taking action, reach out to people. Post, engage, message, optimize your profile. If you haven't done that in a while, we'll see you tomorrow on the webinar. Thank you very much, everybody.
Joe, join Megan's conference line, please.
Will do.
Thanks,
Take care,
everyone. Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.